Okay, so shared recently by the African Fact Zone, it says US President Donald Trump's proposed travel ban for Africa. Okay, so this is something that is actually on the internet recently. Got people talking though. Some African countries have been proposed to be banned by the US president based on uh reasons known to him. Okay, we're actually going to dive inside and see which African countries and people that have been following this. Not all of them have actually been totally banned though. Some have been given an ultimatum or an alternative to not to be banned though. So let's actually dive inside the list and see what happened. So first of all, we're actually going to talk about countries that are totally travel banned or have a total travel ban in the USA. Number one is Libya, number two Sudan, and number three is Somalia. These three countries are said totally they are banned ever traveling to the United States permanently for now. Alright, so again, another list also says visa restricted countries, that is only vetted business travelers allowed. Okay, so it's a visa restricted countries, but only vetted business travelers unless you are actually vetted and approved to be allowed to that you are actually welcome to do business in the United States, that you can only be allowed to enter USA. So these countries are number one Sierra Leone, number two Eritrea, and number three South Sudan. These countries, they are said only some serious people can only enter in the United States. Now let's go on that list here. So the third list here is countries that have 60 days to face internal security or face travel ban or restrictions. Yeah, these countries, they are the ones that have alternatives, but they only have 60 days, that is 2 months, to make their changes. Number one is Angola, number two is Benin, number three Burkina Faso, number four Cameroon, number five Cape Verde, number six Chad, number 7 DR Congo, whoa, number 8 Congo, number 9 Equatorial Guinea. What Equatorial Guinea do? Number 10 Gambia, number 11 Liberia, number 12 Malawi, number 13 Mali, number 14 Mauritania, number 15 Sao Tome and Principe, and number 16 we have Zimbabwe. So these countries, they have been given a 60 days ultimatum to actually do things right, or they face travel restrictions or ban too. So these are your top African countries that have actually been listed by the President of the United States concerning travel ban issues. So let's see this thing here. It says draft list of proposed travel ban countries. So an internal Trump administration proposal lists the following countries whose citizens could face restriction on entering the US. Some countries may change in final order. So these are provisional, or they are proposed right now. Some countries may be banned, others may be restrained, or they are still actually going to debate it, but it's still not done, or it's not official yet. But after vetting and approved, we can get to know the countries that are going to be traveled, that are going to be banned, totally banned. Some are going to face restriction, and others to, as I said, as they said, have 60 days or an alternative to make things better. So basically, if you're talking about, let's say, the African countries that are here. So for the total travel ban, we have 3 countries: Libya, Sudan, Somalia. For the visa restricted countries, we have Sierra Leone, Eritrea, and Sudan, or South Sudan. That is 6 countries here already. And then also for countries that have 60 days to fix the internal security travel crisis are Angola, Benin, Burkina Faso, Cameroon, Chad, DR Congo, Equatorial Guinea, the Gambia, Liberia, and Malawi, Mali, Mauritania, Sao Tome and Principe, and then Zimbabwe. So that is 16 countries that have 60 days to do things better, and then also 6 countries where 3 of them are totally banned, and then 3 of them are facing visa restrictions. So 6 plus 16 will actually get you how much? Tell me. Can you guys guess it? Tell me how much you'll get. 6 plus 16 countries can get you how much? That is 22 countries. Yeah, you get it right. Good. Count yourself though. So 22 African countries out of the 54 countries have been proposed to be banned or have travel issues when entering the United States of America due to reasons yet to know. Okay, I think they all believe that the country crisis. Some are having coup, some are having a stable democracy, or some are also, you know what is happening. Mostly they are Congo, then countries like Burkina Faso, Mali, then Niger. You know what is happening in those countries. So basically, that is why Trump is doing that. Some countries are facing total ban. I don't know why, but we will actually hopefully that the results will come out soon. Okay, that is what is happening to the African countries. Out of the 54 countries, 22 of them have been having a visa restriction to the United States. Well, this is what some Africans think. This one says those countries should also ban the US from entering their country. Fair views. Okay, well, that's also important though. All right, so this one says as a Nigerian, who cares what the US thinks or do? I'm even surprised Nigeria is not in the list. The US is not supreme, rather Africa is. We have the power, will, and the brains to make them glamour. to do wonders, to even do more than them, but we limit ourselves in various ways. Well, that's a Nigerian, the man believe, or is it she though? What is a she though? She believe things can be done. Africa is the supreme here, not the United States. We too can also ban them back. Well, again, this one says there are no divided causes in the whole world like African countries and their leaders. Most of the leaders are purpose to the whites. That's why today Trump is doing what he wants, because he knows that no African leader will stand up and miss Gaddafi. Yo, okay. Lastly, this one says, as South African, we want to be on that travel ban country. There are nothing special about America. Yo. And then lastly, this one says, I see delusion. Africa is probably the best continent in the world today with all its resources, culture, and many more. So that is some things or powerful things from various African people concerning this issue. Well, how do you people feel? My country was not listed here, but I feel better for other African countries, people, or African countries that were actually listed here. But hopefully, as I said, let's take it as a bigger picture here. Though America has or have banned some of these countries for not actually traveling to the United States, but that is not the bigger picture here. The bigger picture is what is actually happening in those countries and how can we help them overcome their challenges. That is the most important thing. But I can tell you for a fact that most of the countries listed here are not having a stable government, and we all know if a country can be developed, it needs a stable environment and a peaceful environment too. So let's not make this about America or what Donald Trump actually thinks. Let's actually come home and discuss Africa, what needs to be done for these countries to have a peaceful way of life and environment to pursue their development for their various needs or various sector in the country. That is what I'm actually concerned with, not what Donald Trump is actually saying. Well, at the comment section, let me know what you think and what do you think are the challenges to these countries that were listed here and how can we help them to overcome them. Let's look at the bigger picture and let's put Donald Trump aside for now. Okay, the name is Dashi, this African time. Let me see at the comment section. Let's see what you got for Africa. Thank you for your time.